I think, as I introduced in my initial remarks, we're at a really interesting moment in time. We're seeing this infrastructure layer, these blockchains, proliferate globally at incredible speed. It seems likely to us that the ability to access and interact with these blockchain networks will reach billions of users over the next 2 to 3 years. And the question is, in that time frame, will the United States support the dollar and digital dollars in the form of stablecoins, because they're in the market and operational today, to help the United States dollar be the competitive currency of the internet? I think that's the opportunity. I think it's in front of us right now. And it's one of the reasons why we're so focused on this as a national economic, and not just a national economic priority, a national security priority. Because clearly, if this is the new economic infrastructure of the internet, we want the dollar to play a critical and strategic role. And partnering closely with private companies and using open internet technologies becomes a way for the United States to compete versus states that are seeking to nationalize that infrastructure, operate it themselves in a surveillance-oriented model.
Well, it's interesting that you were talking a while ago. I think Ms. Velasquez asked questions about reserves, and I think you were talking about basically a one-to-one amount of backing of your coin, of your asset with U.S. Treasuries. So you're looking, I think, at the value of your that you're backing up your digital coin with is basically the full faith and trust of the United States government. Right? Would that be correct?
That is exactly correct, and I think in many respects, the assets that back these dollar digital currencies are in many ways far safer than the dollars in a bank account, because dollars in a bank account, as we know, are fractionally reserved and lent out. So this is
Don't interrupt, but I got one quick question from Mr. Brooks with regards to, you talked about a minute ago with the control of owner controls the network. We had Mr. Zuckerberg in here when he was trying to talk about his Libra, and control of that, the value of it was going to be with the commission. My concern is who controls the internet. We've seen Twitter, we've seen Instagram, we've seen Facebook control people on their platforms. How concerned are you about outside forces controlling the platform on which the digital dollar is traded?
Well, Mr. Lugemeyer, I'll do you one better on your hypothetical, which is we've now seen major banks deplatforming both industries and individual customers for not sharing the right point of view. So these are scary ideas. The point of crypto is to have true decentralization, and the projects that succeed will be the projects that achieve that. Bitcoin succeeded because there are literally millions of participants in the node network, and so there is no CEO of Twitter to deplatform you, there's no CEO of JP Morgan to take away your credit card. It's user controlled. Some of these won't achieve that. They'll be consigned to the ash heap of history, I predict.
Thank you very much.